All right, so this is Excel 2010. We are covering data validation, and we're going to learn how to set up a custom drop-down list. So therefore, when people try to type, they can't. They're going to be limited to only one option in the drop-down menu. Now, we're on the custom formats worksheet, as you can see here. And basically what we have are a list of customers, okay? Then over here we have a list of sales reps. Now remember earlier we were looking at the list, right? Right, everybody?
Right. Yeah.
A little shy there now all of a sudden, right? Camera shy. So anyway, that's going to be what we use. So ideally you'd want to have this set up first, okay? Just like the 50 states or cities. So let's go back to custom formats if necessary. All right. I would say even though you already have some customer items typed in here, I would make the drop-down menu start at row 4 anyway, because who's to say that's not going to change, right? Right. Same thing with the sales reps. Maybe Mr. Hunt or L. Hunt will take over Higgins' account. You don't know. So whenever you're ready, let's highlight the following cells. Now we're not going to highlight the entire column, but let's just highlight A4 through A20. So the key thing is select to effect. Now, under the data tab, we want to go over there, all the way over to the top button, data validation, right? Like we did before. And why is that important? Because that'll take you right to the dialog box. I mean, you could go this way, but then you got to make sure you choose the right option, which I know you will. At any rate, what page should we always go to first? Correctamundo. So you want to go to settings. Now, under this section where you see validation criteria, there's a drop-down menu called Allow. The only option that would work best for the list of choices would be List. So there's List. Now, this is grayed out because it's very restricted. This is why it's important to set up your list first. And I would say on another sheet because it gets overcrowded. Now, if you clicked or haven't clicked already, we're going to click in the source text box. Now, once you click in there, you then want to take your mouse and go down to that other worksheet where you saw the list, right? Everybody with me?
Yes.
Awesome. So here we are. Now, you don't have to type any of this where you see equals list, exclamation. It's going to do it for you. Next thing you want to do is highlight all those values. Now, why do you think it's calling it customers? Who remembers what we did earlier with labels? Named them, yes. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, we named them. Remember, like salary? We did that. So you don't have to use names, but I think that would be a good idea. So if other individuals are looking at our work, they can kind of make heads or tails of it. So that's good. Now, the input message, do I really have to use that? No, but do you think we should? I would say so, maybe until people get used to it. So for the title, you might want to put in there customer. Input message, in your own words, you could tell them to choose only one. Or Kelly will meet you in the parking lot. Now, that's your input message. Next after that is your error alert. Now you notice under the drop-down menu style how we have 3 different choices. Stop technically is the only one that works the best. The other 2 is more like a slap on the wrist or FYI or by the way, you know. I would say use stop because you don't want them to be able to save it that way because then it's like defeating the purpose of data validation.